Hey there, good morning. I'm John. Today is Monday, July 10th, 2023. New week and a new entry in my daily vlog where I document trying to make content creation sustainable ever since I was laid off from work back in November of last year. So weekend behind us, going into this new week, let's talk a little bit about what happened Friday and over the weekend. So I did complete editing on my next tier video. If you haven't had a chance to see it, of course, I'll throw a link up in the corner and you can check that out. But it has already done very, very well. It's so over the weekend, it is. Last time I looked, it was like 11,000 or so views just over the weekend. Great. I mean, those just keep doing well for us. Huge feedback on those videos. Lots of comments. Lots of people like to, invariably the comments are about 2 to 1 of. Out of every 3, 2 of them will be somebody telling me that they wish I'd rank something higher or lower because they love it or hate it. And the third one is just people saying, we love these kinds of videos, keep doing more, these are fun, here's a suggestion for the next one. So this is going to become a bread and butter thing for a while until they run out of steam and people stop liking them or I stop figuring out how to make them right. Already I'm kind of planning what could the next one be. Might try to do one that isn't so many games so that I can get it out a little sooner because most of those are up in the 20, 25 kind of games. I think this last one was 21 games. That's a lot to get in and it packs a big video. So I'd like to maybe I can find a publisher that has like, a dozen, or so. Maybe it'll be easier to tackle in one big bite and not such a overwhelming task to get done. Anyway, that is to say, did very well. I showed you the stats here. I'm happy with how that video is doing already over the weekend. So speaking of stats, on that video, the big spike that we had over the last 2 weeks has started to ease down, and just as we talked about last week, I'm cool with that. Another one will come. In the meantime, it has, it's like this. It's like a wave that comes washing in. And when it leaves behind a bunch of new pretty shells, and those are subscribers. Those are people who are going to then see the next thing. The next time I perform on that beach, there's more shells out there. So the next wave will come along, and I'm cool with that. Over the weekend, though, I think you'll remember on Friday, we had just crossed 32,000. It was like 32,050 or something, just a little bit. I'm happy to tell you that as of Monday, now just 2 days, 3 days after that, I guess, in time, we're at 32,400 and I think 80 something, like almost to the next 32.5, like halfway to the next 1,000 over the weekend. I expect that to slow down now that the huge spike from short videos has subsided, not died, just subsided. We'll see, but even over the weekend as those were coming down, some subs were going up. So it has done a great job for us. So that'll take care of yesterday and the weekend and stats. Over the weekend, I actually drove over to Tallahassee to hang out with George and to visit InfinityCon, which actually this is InfinityCon shirt that I'm wearing right now, over in Tallahassee. It's a 2-day con. I just kind of went for part of Saturday and part of Sunday, and we had a small panel there that was kind of like a dress rehearsal for the panel we'll do. One of the panels we'll do over at the Southern Fried Gaming Expo at the end of the month. The one thing I'm finding is my weekends have been so packed. I had like 3 weekends ago was, I can remember now, it was 2 weekends ago. Goodness, it is 3. 3 weekends ago is my birthday where I travel. 2 weekends ago is when I had that project to do all weekend for the thing under NDA I can't talk about, but that was all weekend long. This past weekend I drove over to Tallahassee. This coming weekend I have a toy show coming. The only thing I'm missing, and these are all fun things, the only thing I'm missing is that I haven't slept in a long time. I'm a night owl. I stay up till 1 in the morning, and so that builds on me until I get a chance to actually, the weekend comes and I'll crash and not wake up until 10 o'clock or something one morning. But I couldn't do that so far in the last month or so, and that's building on me. The good news is I'll probably have a day like that on Sunday, and I'm looking forward to the end of the month, which is going to be the Southern Fried Gaming Expo. We always look forward to that all year. And that's going to be, as we get closer to it, we'll talk more about it, but it's July 28th, 29th, and 30th, I think, in Atlanta. So we go every year. Today, we'll just talk about that before I get out of here. So I know what video I want to knock out today, and I also would like to work on, I'll just knock out, not work on, my next side gig that is now ready for me to record and edit. I'd like to get that done for the guys over there. We actually launched the first video in the Celebrating Yesteryear, which is the side gig that I'm working on, that I do the hosting duties on. I don't write it or edit it, I'm just a host on it. So over on Retro Days YouTube channel, you can now see the first episode of that, and I will throw a link to that up in the corner too if you've not had a chance to check it out. I'm very proud of the work that the two Tonys were able to do on this from the writing stuff. I mean, I'm just the talkie monkey. I just stand here and read their pretty words, and they put it all together into something nice. But it's neat to be a part of that. So you should definitely check it out. Subscribe to Retro Days if you haven't already, so you can follow this series. I get the feeling it's going to have some long legs because so far we're pretty happy with the reception. So, yeah, but today I'm going to work on those things. The next long form video I think I should be able to get done by today or tomorrow. No rush to get it out for today because we're really kind of riding yet on that last long form, that tier video that's still doing quite well and getting little humps every day. It's still, still ebbing and getting what, a couple hundred an hour or so, which is great for a video that's more than a day old. So no complaints there. I think I'm just going to go ahead and get busy today. I don't have any nuggets of wisdom necessarily. I want to thank you for stopping in to check out today's vlog, if that's what you did. If you're here every day, I love you for that. Thank you so much for being part of this with me. I hope you have a fantastic Monday to get your week off to a good start. Do something good for yourself if you can, and I'll talk to you again on next day. Bye-bye.